Anyhow, look. Homeless woman. Yeah, the homeless theme. So the bus driver was like, "Watch your step when you get no." I was like, "Yeah, listen, I always watch my step when I get no." All right, but he parked so far away from the sidewalk that I'm like, man, But they gotta do something. He just wanted me to look at the ground. They usually place items and stuff there. You know what I'm saying? So that's how they engage in their targeting, and surprised too because it was a white guy. I really have not seen a white guy driving this route in a while. Usually either be Hispanic or black. Right? So anyhow, once you listen to the car horn, the honking of the horns, yeah, answering back. Look at that. And look at the New York Predator Department. Look. Uh-oh. Oh, look at it. Look. All white vehicles. White vehicles. What's up with the gray vehicle right here? Okay. Now, they usually follow behind with some subliminal. Okay, remember this, right? Like I saw, glad you guys seeing this. Three white vehicles? 3 white vehicles. Remember, there's either going to be 3 red vehicles, 3 red vehicles, 3 gray vehicles. 3 black vehicles show up in a row. Or there'll be, white vehicles, depending on how they target me. And look, we got the tow truck. And what does it say on the tow truck? Bet. All right. Okay. Yep, like I said, they all gotta follow behind with some subliminal. Yeah, party over there. Wednesday night jam. When I was younger, hey, they had. I don't even think they had a Wednesday. Actually, yes, they did. In the city. I don't know about the party scene. I haven't been to a party in like well over a decade. I would say. The last party I went to was what? Probably in 2010. So it's been well over a decade. Ooh, my neck. Let me tell you, I slept last night and I slept with my head high. I usually sleep on 2 pillows, but I usually use 3 pillows from up on my bed, and I'm like, playing the game on my bed because I can't sit down because my back hurts. So I fell asleep, and I didn't remove one of the pillows. So when I woke up, my neck is still sore, just from the position that it was in. It is sore. I could barely even keep my head up. I was sitting on the couch. I was like, holy crap, this thing hurts. So I gotta, if I go to bed tonight, I gotta take a muscle relaxer. And again, just, go back to sleeping on my normal 2 pillows instead of 3. But hey, at 52 years old, your body being hit with microwave weapons and, radio wave frequency weapons takes a toll on your body, okay? That's I'm worried about my kids because again, they're microwaving us in the home. So, look, fire truck driving down there. So I caught just a little snippet of when I was on the bus, the fire truck. All right, they send out the fire trucks, and again, as soon as I hit the record button, they turn it off. Or what they'll do now is, just do like like a sound by. They'll drive by, turn on really fast, and then turn it off. Again, it's nothing new. This happens every year. Okay, this shit happens every year. So I got to see if I can find a way to record the noise when I move by Pam, them using the rooftop door alarm. And and what that tells me that is either it's probably somebody in the fire department that will have access to the building alarm systems, right? So this is how they're probably using it. Or somebody within that building have been given access to, to my BCI, my brain computer interface. All right, it's a possibility. It is unseasonably warm this time of year. We're in this October 2nd, and the weather has been in the high 60s, low 70s. Yeah, when is this bus coming? Jeez. This I haven't had to wait this long for. Actually, no, that's not true. It just seems like I've been waiting for a long time for this bus. But anyhow. Yeah, maybe I'll do a video tonight that I wanted to do. I have not done a video. I was planning to do one over the weekend, but of course with Ethan's computer, not working, I had to go fix it. But I might do a video tonight. I think it's time I do a video. And I know they hate when they'll send me subliminal message about what I'm saying doesn't make sense. I'm like, okay, well, whatever. It may not make sense to you, but it makes sense to other people, right? Particularly those of us who are going through what we're going through, right? It makes a lot of sense there. And then, usually when they also engage in this sort of behavior, like today, with the, in how they've been targeting me, is because whatever they were trying to do didn't pan out. So they go back to, using Pam, and then using Ethan, in a way. And here's the thing too, that whenever they will manipulate Ethan using silent sound to target me, it will always be followed. When he does something, it will always be followed by the New York Predator Department using their sirens. First of all, I'm not going to do anything to my kids. All right, my first son, they've been using him to target me for how many years now? Okay, actually, he was my training. I use him as training in terms of, when I see that they hijack his conscious mind, certain things that he does that I don't really react to. I may say something like, if he's like when he used to constantly stick his fingers in his ears, constantly whenever he sees. If I go out and come back in, he stick his finger in his ears. He could be playing video games, right? And I had to remind him not to do it. It's like I remind Ethan and Alyssa when they were younger not to do those things, right? And so they don't really do those things. They do from time to time, but it's not as constant as how it used to be. So it shows you that when you make people aware of certain things, and particularly, I've had years with the kids, and talk to them about what's happening to me. I've talked to them about it, and so but again, there's no defense mechanism against that, right? I mean, sometimes I even target myself. You know what I'm saying? And so when I realize I'm doing it, I just go into my defense mechanism. I do certain things with my fingers because I know that they're having a remote monitoring that they don't like. And when I do certain things, they'll use the sirens. And so, or I look at certain things, like I look at certain color, like I look at my blanket. Like like I have shaky leg syndrome. So whenever I lay down, my legs shake. It just happens automatically at times. It just so when I put my foot underneath my blanket and I get my blanket is color green, they'll start using their sirens because my legs start shaking back and forth. They start using their sirens. Right? It could be them triggering me to do it. But I has suffered from that for years now since being a TI. All right. So certain things that will affect you, and make no mistake about it. When they hit us with microwave and radio wave frequency, it damaged our bodies. It damaged our skeleton muscles. Like I said, my joints cracking, my knees, my ankle, my toes, my fingers, my elbows, my shoulders, my neck, my jaw. Sometimes when I open my mouth or I bite or something, it's like my jaw just crack, and it's very disconcerting. Really, it's very, very disconcerting because that I don't know what happened. When they attack you with these weapons, you age, your body age, right? Your brain ages. It's like with COVID, people who had COVID, it shows that their brain age at least a decade or two. Right? So can you imagine how my brain has aged? Probably 3 decades, okay? I'm 50, but my brain aged to like an 80-year-old. All right, and I'm not saying that with any sort of any sort of light, taking it lightly. I don't, but there's nothing I can do. I go to the doctor, they will set the doctor up, right? If the doctor's not a part of targeting me, eventually they will set the doctors up or the nurse or whoever, to where they'll start targeting me. Like I said, I've been through, but what that is to keep you away from the doctors, keep you away from the things that that you need to help you. Like I said, I have not been able to see a psychiatrist in how long now? Uh-oh. All right. Where are your sirens? Hey, look, and the black car pull off real fast. He's zoomed off. What happened? Did the party finish? Okay. Wow. But yeah, this is what they do. And like I said, if I didn't study this and if I didn't learn about psychiatry and stuff like that and learn about, personality traits and learn about mental illness, these are the things that you're supposed to learn if you're a TI. Because, if they're going to remove all help from you, right? All support from you, okay? So you have to, again, like I said, like my blood pressure is high. It was way high. I'm like, how my blood pressure way high? I don't eat a lot of salt. Okay. If I cook eggs, I just use a dash of salt, and I usually eat like those sausage links, but I only have one. I usually have 2, but I only have one because 2 has, I think it has like 19 grams of sodium. So I have 1, and I don't eat it every day. Okay. And I think now I'm gonna be making the bacon fish cake even more now because I don't, the fish cake is the saltfish. It's salty, but I boil it and to get rid of the salt. And then when I make the fish cake, there's barely any salt in it. Right? But you do get a flavor of it. And I fry it in olive oil. I use a combination of olive oil and sunflower seed oil, which is the 2 healthiest. and you know, and so it's it's a hearty meal, healthy hearty meal, right? So yeah, so I think I'm gonna start. It takes me a while. Before I could do both at the same time, not at the same time, but one after the next, but I can't do that. Look, New York President Department. They all are they showing up all? They're showing up, man. Let me tell you. What is he doing? He's sticking his finger in his ears. I can't really tell. But look where he positioned his hands. You know. All right. Oh, look, bus is here. I guess that's why. Bus is here, so they gotta show up. Yeah. Yeah, they do. Yeah, when I look at it and I study what it is that they do, how they target me, covertly, using sound as a weapon, right? Illegal microchipping, frame up with setups, using honey traps. They tell you, these motherfuckers, when they come crashing down, I hope I'm still alive to see it. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys in the next video.